Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to a new year.
Happy New Year.
2006. And here we are. I can't
Awesome.
believe it. It's 2026. Who knew that we would still be alive this long?
And it's our season 3, our first episode of season 3.
Season 3. I can't believe it. And it's been amazing. Okay, let's start with, you've been reading The Pivot Year. Can you tell us about The Pivot Year? You gave me the book and I never opened it. So that's on one of my resolutions, is to read The Pivot Year.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, The Pivot Year is Brianna West, and she has her own podcast and YouTube and everything. It's just really good short messages to read, every day, and just
like a paragraph or two.
Yeah, just a mindful exercise. And so day 1, we're going to start here. Day 1, the courage with which you enter today will become the fate that you meet tomorrow. Will you continue to replay the memories of yesterday, or will you meet the moment and make the most of what is in front of you now? Not so that you might force your will upon your fate, but arrive fully into each moment as it is presented to you. Not to build a clean one-line story, but to create a mosaic of experiences, ever forming, ever evolving, ever unfolding. As what's within unravels into reality, revealing at last the fragments of the universe that came to be known through you at this exact time, in this exact place, in this exact form. You are exactly where you need to be. This is the perfect day to start your life again. And I love that for the first message of the year. I love that.
Oh,
yeah, good stuff.
I love it. Basically, it's a message. It's a message of being present. Don't live in the past. Let's move forward. Be present right now. And always you take the lessons of the past with you, but when you dwell in the past, it's hard to move forward. It's hard to move forward when you have one foot in the past and one foot in the present. You can't be present that way. What a great message. Wow, Brianna West is on it.
Agreed.
Okay, so The Pivot Year is a book with the daily kind of messages. Love it.
Yes. And I think Jody and I got on and we were like, let's talk about 2025. And I was like, no, we already did that. Let's talk about this year. I'm excited about 2026. I'm excited about season 3. Today starts the sticker game. It's the beginning of the sticker game that's going to run this whole month.
Yes. Go on Facebook connectors or adjacent connectors on Facebook, and you can be in the competition for the sticker game. So basically put a sticker out there or find a sticker, take a picture of yourself in that location, send it to us. You will get in a drawing. It's so exciting. I'm so excited about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So Shelly, what are your New Year's resolutions for 2026?
Yeah, you go first, Jody. You tell us yours.
Okay. So I wrote mine down. My goals this for 2026 is that my friends, family, and God come first. That I pray or meditate or manifest daily. I do my mantra manifestations. Contact people I love every day, and then reconnect with my loved ones and siblings that I haven't had as much time with this past year. And then monetize the podcast. You take care of myself. I need to work on strengthening my hair, getting my skin and my eyebrows done. I want to have a glow look, get some work done, get weights and flexibility, do what I can to clean out the garage at the ranch. Get my library card situated.
Yay!
And be a better member of the podcast team.
You're a great member of the podcast.
And I think also I just want to travel more as much as I can.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, well, I have.
What about you?
Yeah, I have some big ones. I always the last 4 years I try to adopt a new green way of living. And so I'm going to challenge myself to do 50 days of no using a car. Not drunk.
For the year. That's a great one. I love that.
And I'm going to do 50 days of no car. My neighborhood, I know that's not doable for everybody, but my neighborhood's pretty walkable.
Yes, you have a lot of great sidewalks.
Yeah, and so I feel like 50 days of no car, and I'm not saying I'm going to be like, oh, sorry, it's one of my no car days. You'll have to pick me up. I'm going to try to not be in a car for 50 days this year. So that's
an amazing one. Are you going to get your bike going?
Yeah, my bike, and I mean, we walk a lot already, and it's just, this is a walking day. And so if you think about it, it's really 1 day a week where I'm not going to use a car. And I think that's doable.
Okay, so is a mocha a car?
No, I don't think it is. I'm not going to use anything that requires gasoline.
Okay. Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
I like this. Okay, so 1 day a week, you're going to go without using a car.
Yeah, and some of that might be I'm traveling somewhere
2 days a week.
Yeah.
And I mean, that might be, you camp so often that maybe that is a very doable thing. I like that. I might add that to mine. Okay, what's your next one?
Okay. I am also, this is going to make Adrian so happy. Another green thing I'm trying to do is less consumption. And so I'm going to try to do 50 days where I do not spend any money.
Okay.
Yeah, and just not dial back on the consumption. We have enough, and it's like, what, let's empty the fridge. Let's finish what we have here. I don't need another pair of socks. I don't need another pair of pants. I'm just going to see if I can go 50 days without spending money on those days. And again, I'm not going to be like, oh, it's your turn to pick up the tab. I'm just going to try to not consume. This is one of my non-consumption days.
I think that a very lofty goal with 50, but I could definitely do 10.
You don't have to match my goals. You can do whatever you want.
No, but I think these are great goals. I just think 50 is like a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a good snowstorm and you can get 5 days then. That's easy. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to try to be more mindful on what I bring into the house. And anyway, those are 2 of my goals.
That's good.
Focusing on health, of course. I'm a big one. I have already shared with, the tier 1, the empty nester group, is that slowing down. I'm really going to slow down and be intentional with my time. Instead of, being a chicken with its head cut off. I'm going to really be mindful of my time, and taking a learned chapter out of Pay Me Out Loud is I'm going to think futuristically, like what are things I might need, as I get older, and implement those into my life, that I have leisure skills and know how to use technology, and just be mindful of those things. So that's part of that, slowing down, what that looks like for me, because that's a really hard thing for me to do. It's it's not my favorite. So I also feel like there's a pocket of window in your life where it's feasibly you're capable physically, and you have the time. And so I really want to do a lot more travel this year. I really feel like the camping, this year took on our traveling time, but I really want to do more real travel, like real, visiting different states, like the Ozarks. I've never been to the Ozarks. I want to get out and explore. And I am going to talk about this all year, is unapologetic self-care. I'm going to put myself first and unapologetically take care of the things I need to take care of first before I look at my phone and start my day and start serving others. And I'm going to make sure I've done my stuff first. And so
that's a great idea.
So that slow down everything and unapologetic self-care includes the daily habits. And I am going to meet with Leticia as much as we can to do our checks and balance with each other. And if you want to come on and lie about what you've completed, you're welcome to do that.
But I just don't like people in my business.
Yeah, you're so private. You have a podcast.
It's very hard.
And so those are my big ones, and I would love to know what other people are doing. I love hearing different things. It gives me ideas. The more I want to hear it.
Well, that goes opposite of what you're saying of slowing down. If you have people telling you more, you're just gonna increase your output. Okay, how can I be support in your amazing goals? I love this. Support too.
Yeah, how do we support each other through this? I think knowing each other's goals is a great idea. Our empty nester group, we share our goals each year, and I write them down, and I'm like, I need to check in on this. I need to set up a plan. It's like, hey, you're very important to me, and you're tier 1. I love you. I don't know what would you recommend? A check in on how are you doing? How are you doing on your goals? Because I do feel like, everybody sets these goals, and then, week 3, if anybody brings them up, people get a little annoyed.
Yeah, I understand that. I think one thing I could do is when you're doing your 50 days of no car and I want to go do something, that I can pivot the activity. I can pivot. I can say, okay, I will come to you and we'll go walk to your activity or something like that. Or the less consumption, I'll just be like, okay, this is okay, let's go for a hike instead.
Agreed. Agreed.
That might be better for us anyway, because it was hard to fit exercise in this year because we got so busy with podcasting and other things that it was like, oh, that got pushed to the side. And so I'm like, I don't want to do that this year. Even if I have to wake up really early, I want to put some exercise in my day. So
yeah, this is kind of, I'm hoping this kind of pushes it and makes me like, yeah, you're gonna have to walk to the store if you need that. And because everything's so walkable over here, it's absurd to sometimes to, oh, I'm gonna get in the car. And so just being more mindful of it. But I think knowing somebody's goals is and recognizing them and just not sabotaging them. I think that is like helpful. It's like,
right.
I don't like this. This is a stupid goal. Let's not go to the gym. Let's go to the bar.
Yeah.
I think, and not sabotaging. But I'd love to, just you and I, Jody, like reflect, once a month and go, hey, how are you doing on your goals? I think that would be, interesting.
Yeah.
Even if you want
definitely, I like it.
Yeah. But we want to talk about the podcast.
I don't have to lie.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah. Some podcast goals that we have for this year. So what are your podcast goals for this year, Shelly?
Well, I would like it to pay for itself. That would be great. I would love, more connections and to share these great people more often. I'd love to get more nonprofits, recorded and interviewed, and just more of the goodness. But we wanted to share with you guys, the podcast format is going to change a little bit, and we just want to make sure everybody understands. First of all, y'all probably don't even notice this, but we're season 3, and every episode is going to be numbered. We're not going to put everything in the bonus this year. We're actually going to call everything an episode, and unless there's something extra special, but it's all rated differently, and so we're just gonna call it an episode. The other thing is, sometimes we get all these great interviews and we don't want to hold on to them. And so sometimes we might have 2 or 3 interviews in 1 week. But we'll always have Weekend Update. We will always have a special interview on Tuesdays. But Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, anything goes. It could be a giver. It could be a wonderful single ready to mingle. They will be identified as to what the subject matter is on the podcast title, but we might move things around, and please be patient with us and let us know what you think of it. We'll still have Weekend Update as long as you guys still continue to listen to it and enjoy it. We think it's a great way to showcase the Weekend Update, and then the Saturday Showcase, where we showcase the other podcasts. We'll keep having those, and hopefully you guys are still enjoying that. I think it's a great way to share all the good stuff that's going on across ShodyMedia. So what are your plans, Jody?
Oh, I think one of the reasons why we want to share the interviews as they come in is just so that they're timely, because sometimes last season we would hold on to interviews for like weeks or months, and we want to make sure that these incredible people get listened to as quickly as possible, because what they have to say is so incredible. I loved every one of our interviews. So more interviews, please. Also just more outings and fun times. I really want to do more outings where we take the mics and we interview live with people. It might not be released live, but it'll be live interviews that we're doing in on the streets.
On the streets.
On the streets. We also have some cool activities that we're planning to do, just different types of releases about Austin. So we have some things that we're working on, just some really big brainstorms. So we want to have more flexibility, not like every Monday it's this, every Tuesday it's this, every Wednesday it's this. It'll just be something will be released on every day of the week except for Sunday. So, because that could be your Luddite day. That could be your non-technology day. Your no consumption day. Your no car day. So yeah, big goals, big goals. We are the believer of shoot for the moon. If we miss, we'll land among the stars is still stellar. And that's what we're going for. We are trying to get this to reach as many people as possible. We could not believe how many countries and listens we had. I love that Spotify gave us the breakdown, and that's just on Spotify. So think of all the other places that people are listening to our podcast on. That's seeing every week, but and the more we hear from you, the better. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, very excited about 2026. It's going to be so fun. Lots of activities. Today, again, starts the sticker games. Tag us if you take a picture with the sticker wherever you are. Join adjacent connectors. They get the inside scoop, you guys. They know days before, hours before something is happening. That is the inside scoop. We have some great music being changed around. We have a lot going on in 2026. I'm so excited about it. We're going to beat Joe Rogan. That is one of our 2026 goals. I would love for us to manifest something super fun, like, you know, like Amy Poehler wants us to be on her podcast or something. I don't know.
Or a big name, big name. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Adam Sandler mentions adjacent.
Well, I hear the word adjacent in a lot of people's voice, you know, and what they're saying. So it always makes me giggle. And thanks for mentioning us.
I know.
Okay, this is a hard one, but I know you don't have a crystal ball, but what are some predictions that you think are going to happen in 2026? They can be worldly, local, it could be family predictions, it could be yourself predictions, it could be anything. What are some, let's say, let me tell you what Chat GPT said. It's so global, it doesn't even count, but Chat GPT mainly just said that there was going to be some changes. We will see. Socially said AI is going to be taking over. I was like, oh, but what are some predictions that you have for 2026? These are not manifestations. These are things that you think are going to happen in the year. And then we're going to come back and see if we were right.
My prediction, my one and only prediction I have is that Texas baseball wins the Natty.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Okay, you heard it here first. Texas is going to win the national championship in baseball.
Woo! Let's do it. Hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em horns. That's a good one. Okay. Oh, these are hard ones. I predict this year be arrested. You heard it here first. Only 2 housewives of Bravo are going to be arrested.
Wow. I predict that Kevin Mullen and Lindsay Mullen move back to Austin.
All right. The Mullins are back. That would be good. I like that one. Let's see. I predict that Well, and it's a hope that we have some peace in Israel as a strip. And I'm holding as a prediction and a manifestation. Some peace. I would like peace. That's
peace
mine.
would be great. Peace would be great.
Peace.
I love that. Peace everywhere. I predict that we finally get in the top 10 on the Apple podcast list.
Oh my gosh, I always look. Okay, well, if we're doing podcasts, I predict that we're going to have a star other than Frosty, who was worldwide. We're going to have another big star on our podcast, at least one.
Wow. I mean, I feel like all of our interviews, they're stars. So
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I mean, somebody like famous that people know, because I've been really trying to work on somebody behind the scenes. So
okay. Okay. Well, I'm lower hanging than that. I'm like, yeah, that would be
yes. Okay, these are good predictions. We'll see if any of them come true at the end of 2026. I have strong feelings.
I mean, I believe.
I believe. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put it out there again. The way that we can make some of these come true is through those manifestations. I believe in them. Let's do it. Let's manifest for each other. If you have something that you want us to help manifest for you, send it to us. We will do our mantras and try to get that good vibe going your way, because we believe in good vibes. We believe in it. So this podcast has been such a blessing to both of us in so many ways. And I can't wait for this 2026, our third season, to take off and just go full blast. So thank you all for listening. Sorry if this was a little glitchy, but hopefully you got the gist of it. So Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. I always think of Baby New Year. Baby New Year.
Thanks. We will talk about that on another podcast.
In therapy.
All right, we love you guys.
We love you.
I love you, Shelma. Texas.
Yeehaw.